Comrades,
you, my dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans, that is the Commander-in-Chief and the President of EFF, Mr. Julius Malema, replying to what was spoken at White House when the President of South Africa, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, went to meet with Mr. Donald Trump to discuss the issue of white genocide in South Africa. As you heard, my dear lovely family, from Malema, there's no white genocide in South Africa. One thing that Malema has touched, and of course I shared this matter in the previous video, that when Trump said there was no black farmer, there was only white farmers in South Africa, the thing that is not true. We know that Africans, naturally, we are farmers. Everywhere where you go, in the continent of Africa, you find Africans farming and keeping animals. That is our tradition. So when someone come and say we are not farmers, and a president who is supposed to defend and to speak the truth is keeping silent, I think it is disappointment. And that's why you see Malema is reacting, not because he's hungry, but it's because of what Mr. Ramaphosa didn't do or didn't reply to Mr. Donald Trump. On the issue of white genocide, of course, we know all of us that the people of South Africa, black and white, are living in a nice and peaceful ways. They're enjoying our atmosphere. And one thing that I think white people must enjoy from us is that we Africans, we are polite people. Africans, we are people who are in love. And that's why we are not talking about revenging. We are talking about sharing. We are talking about maybe let us live together in harmony. That's what Africans are saying. In South Africa, the same to Zimbabwe, Africans said we want also to share the land so that we Africans also we can be part of producers of our own goods and agricultural products. We want to do investment. We know that investment needs land. So that's why black South Africans are asking white South Africans to share the land. They have been with this land for more than 400 years. So today we are saying, let us share the land. Let us, even we Africans who are the primary owner of the land, to enjoy the fruits of our land. Also, Malema has spoken the issue of to be jailed. And of course, I said this, and I created a video that Captain Ibrahim Traoré will protect Julius Malema. In that video, I spoken the same what Malema said. Because if you had the big nation president like Mr. Trump saying that this man must be jailed, it means it is like a law. It is a dictation to the president of South Africa that go and do this. But all in all, we must know that, as Malema said, explained, the song was inherited. It is not the song that was initiated or created by Julius Malema. Malema is just singing. So if I think this song is not good for the people, let us, the Constitution Court of South Africa, remove this song. Maybe it will be okay. But if the song is allowed to be played, to be sung, I think there's no problem on that song. So, but what we need, I think, is to see how we can live together in a peaceful way. That's what is important for us, the people of Africa, and those who are own the land. But the issue of sharing must occur, because how can we feed ourselves? How can we invest? How can we, as Africans, build our homes, our houses? So we need the land. So white South Africans must accept this, that we black people want the land to learn life. The way they're learning life, let us also give opportunity for Africans to learn life. That's what I want to tell to the white South Africans. Also, Malema has touched the issue of white South Africans who went to White House. Of course, even myself, I was shocked to see that the Minister of International Affairs of South Africa, he didn't spoken anything. He kept quiet. So, and those who are speaking are not ministers. For instance, I saw Mr. Lopet, John Lopet. He's speaking. but he has no any mandate to speak as for on behalf of the government. He's not a government official. I don't know why Mr. Ramaphosa took those businessmen to Mr. Donald Trump. Of course, we know that Trump himself is a businessman. Maybe they went to exchange ideas. But when it comes to the issue of a country, I think we need leaders who have those mandate and responsibilities to speak on behalf of the people. But black people didn't speak, except Ramaphosa himself, who was questioned by Mr. Trump. And I loved one place where even Ramaphosa himself, he didn't understand where is on the picture and on the video that the place where Mr. Trump shown, that is South Africa. Ramaphosa himself was shocked. Is that South Africa? He don't know. But who is responsible to know everything of South Africa between Mr. Ramaphosa and Mr. Trump? It is Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa must know very well that this is my country, this is not my country. Maybe these people are confusing, but that is, you have to speak. So, but Ramaphosa didn't reply, didn't spoken very well, represented as you can see how the struggle was betrayed. But all in all, let us not betray the struggle. The struggle must continue. We must understand that at this time where there is a big scramble for Africa, people will try to shake us, will try to make us weak so that they can control us. But all in all, we must come together. And that's why I have been saying we need a united Africa. There's no need for an individual countries to be questioned by this powerful nation. If we can come together, be united, I think it will be okay for we Africans to speak on behalf of millions of Africans instead of a single president being put into turmoil. You can see. But all in all, family, friends, fellow Africans, let us come together, unite. I wish one day to see Captain Ibrahim Traoré and Malema coming together and speaking with one voice or concerning about the issue of Africa. One thing I understand is that white people in South Africa will not allow Julius Malema to become a president. They will try to do everything. You know, in the last election, all of us, we were shocked that how is it possible EFF become the number 3 political party in terms of result. We expected maybe to be number 2 after ANC, but things went wrong. And now you can understand why people fear Julius Malema. It's about the land. If Malema has to talk about surrendering the land to the farmers of settlers, I think Malema has already become a president. But because Malema is talking about the land, that's why they're trying to divide Africans the way they can do to make sure that Malema will not become the president. That's why we have seen members in the EFF were taken, lobbed, and betraying the struggle. Of course, there are those who are trying to find another opportunities in another places. But if you look very keenly, you understand that many members were paid and to leave the party. Why? Because they don't want Malema to stand. They want Malema to fall. And that's why they're trying to do everything. And Malema has spoken very well that he's already dead, so he fear nothing. So I think that's what they fear. But all in all, they tried to take Malema to court. They didn't succeed. So they're trying to do everything. So let us also, the way we are protecting Captain Ibrahim Traoré, let us also protect this young revolutionary leader of South Africa, Mr. Julius Malema. And if South Africans want good thing, let us give opportunity to Julius Malema to become the president of South Africa. I know many of them will lament that Malema is going to open the border because Zimbabwe will come and take the jobs. Those are mentalities made by other people to think that we black people, we are fighting for jobs. No, it's not true. We Africans, we cannot fight for jobs. We Africans, we are loving each other. But because of the current situation, our students, our people, our pupils, our children, we are taught to hate each other. And that's why you see right now our mothers, our sisters are bleaching their color. They want to look like white. Even nowadays, African men want to be white. So you can see, I think the time has come, my dear lovely family, to change ourselves from our mind, to liberate ourselves from our mind, from our heart, to change and to see we are Africans and there's no one who will help us. It's we Africans who are supposed to do so. After that, my dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans, I'm waiting to hear from you. What is your opinion? What is your perspective? What is your views on what you heard from Mr. Julius Malema? After that, my dear lovely family, let me salute you and say goodbye. See you next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa. Mama Africa, oh, yeah. You make African great. Thank you, freedom. Thank you, Africa.